Hey guys, Priscilla here. So today we're going to be talking about a topic, and it's a topic because I went through it, and a friend of mine actually sent me this topic that I'm going to be reading because for the longest I used to try to find a way how to explain what meth addiction was, how it felt, um, and so yeah. So bear with me, okay? And just to clarify, I am in recovery from meth addiction. I will be sober 3 years in August, and I'm not ashamed to say it because I survived it. I am alive, and we do recover. So, here we go. They call it a drug, but that word is far too soft. This isn't weed or whiskey. Meth is something else entirely. Meth is sorcery. When I was in its grip, I didn't feel high. I felt haunted. It starts like a ritual. A pipe, a flame, a crystal shard, a moment of silence. Then the inhale, and with it, something enters. It doesn't come as light. It comes as a shadow. It wraps itself around your spine and begins to whisper. At first, those whispers feel like power. You think you're unlocking something, limitlessly energy, untouchable confidence, euphoria. Sleep? No. Who would sleep through something as good as this? But it's a lie. You aren't unlocking anything. You're being bound. Med doesn't just alter your mood. It alters your soul. I've watched people lose their reflection in the mirror, watch their eyes shift from windows to prisons. I know it because it happened to me. I wasn't myself anymore. I was a puppet. And the strings weren't just chemical, they were spiritual. People don't understand until they've lived it. Meth is demonic. It doesn't just take your health, your teeth, your money, your kids. It takes your will. Sorry. It tears open a spiritual door that most people never knew it existed. And once that door is open, something comes through. Something dark. Something ancient. Something hungry. That's why meth is unlikely anything else. It doesn't just kill, it curses. And that's why most people can't get free on their own. Rehab, jail, programs, they help some. But when someone truly breaks free from meth, there's almost always a deeper story, a holy one. Meth is sorcery, and you don't break a spell with willpower. You break it with deliverance. That's why I speak loudly now. That's why I risk sounding crazy, because I was crazy. I lived in a realm of darkness that most people only glimpse in nightmares. And now I am free. So if you're listening to this and meth has its claws on you, you're not just battling addiction, you're battling a spirit. You're in war for your soul. But you're not alone. The same Jesus who sent me free is reaching for you now. Right now. You don't need a lighter. You need light. You don't need anything. You don't need another hit. You need to be hit by grace. Meth is sorcery, but Jesus in recovery is the spell breaker. So always keep that in mind and stay strong. And recovery is true. We do recover.